this is a very unceremonious video. I kind of just didn't completely forget, but it kind of passed me by that I've now hit my 5-year anniversary mark on YouTube, or my 4-year anniversary, which marks 5 years. I always kind of hate that where it's like WrestleMania. WrestleMania 25 was called the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, and it's like, well, no, it's the 25th one, so it's the 24th anniversary. You know, you don't get married and say, "Hey, we got married! Congratulations! We're now on our first anniversary." No, you know. Anyway, let's not get bogged down in the details like I tend to do. But yesterday, April 22nd, was 5 years since I started my channel, RazorwireReviews, back in 2011, with a WrestleMania 24 DVD unboxing video, which again, like everyone, and I just watched Dennis's his 1-year anniversary video on YouTube. You know, I guess, what do you think? 2012, it is the 5th year anniversary. Yeah, it's the 5th anniversary. Well, what the fuck am I talking about? What the fuck am I talking 4 years? See, I sometimes, you know, because I always think, like, is it really the anniversary? Yeah, it is the anniversary. It's the 5th year anniversary. I'll leave that bollocks in, because that's what I like to do. I'd say that a good 40% of my videos are full of bollocks, and I'm sure others would argue a higher percentage than that. But Dennis made a video, The Blue Corner. Go check his channel out. I'll try and pepper in as many shoutouts as I can throughout this video. He had his 1-year anniversary yesterday, same date as me, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess mine was yesterday as well. So I better make a video. And I was planning on delaying the release of 24-Hour Movie Marathon 5 until my anniversary date on YouTube, but in the end I just thought, why sit on that video for 6 days? Let's just post it and release it like I said I would. So yeah, I didn't do anything special yesterday. I posted a Road to Episode 8 video. That was it for the 5-year anniversary. And every year I make like a compilation of all the best moments of my channel, and I keep building on it and building on it. But you know, you've seen it all before, you know, or if you're a new subscriber, it's there. You know, the 4 years, a look back video that has like compilations of my whole channel. But I haven't got the time really to edit one of those again right now, and I'm kind of having a bit of a break from editing, like hardcore editing, because I've got a few things done. And yeah, if this was a life vlog, I could talk about a lot, you know, like how I was in such a completely different place 5 years ago than I am now, and in the middle of this 5 years I was in a completely different place as well. Things were good back then, they got not so great, but still good, couldn't complain, and now they're a lot better. Things are fucking brilliant right now. I'm so happy with how things are going. I'm making progress with my video editing and stuff. Well, I'll quickly go into it. You know, just the fact that I'm visiting home in June, and Connie's going to come as well at some point, and I paid for it all myself. You know, I recently bought a Blu-ray writer, which I haven't even talked about or shown in a video. I bought that with my own money, and that is only going to further my editing jobs as well. That was specifically why I bought it, to do this job. It was specifically to rip Blu-rays to make videos for, you know, jobs that I could do, and I've made a lot of progress with that. And so yeah, this June I've paid for my flight myself. You know, I haven't had to borrow money and then sell Blu-rays when I get home, which is what I've done in the past. And I'm able to now, you know, buy a train going back, which is fantastic. Like, usually the trip back, or the trip there even, takes about, can be anywhere between 10 on a good day to 14, 15 hours traveling door to door from here back home, or back home to here. Talked about it before, you know, it's probably boring to all subscribers, but getting the train, holy shit, cuts out like 4, 5, maybe even 6 hours of that journey. So yeah, we're getting the train back on the way back, and that's awesome. I cannot wait. It's going to be like luxury. It's going to be like luxury, and yeah, I can afford to do that now, and it's awesome. So I'm really happy with the way things are going in my life in that respect. And YouTube, how has YouTube been the past year? That's what we do these for, to reflect on the past year. YouTube's been fantastic. So many great things. It just continues to be a really cool thing for me, where I can talk about movies, I can share my passion, and talk to people who have the similar passions, not, you know, exactly the same, but, you know, different opinions and things like that. I love just, you know, talking, conversing about movies, TV shows, whatever. I started doing gaming streams in, I think, November, when Battlefront came out. I'm not sure if I did one before then, but when the YouTube streaming app became available on the PS4, I started doing that, and that's something I wanted to do for years, going back to like 2013, I think I did a few Zelda playthrough videos, but I never really completed it because my DVD recorder glitched, and so I missed part of the Ocarina of Time playthrough, and I got so pissed off I just left it. I wanted to do all the Zelda games, that never happened. Maybe it will someday. So I've always wanted to do gaming videos. In fact, I did a almost complete Donkey Kong Country playthrough in 2013 also, Street Fighter 2. But now you can do it all in console, and it's amazing. I love doing it and chatting with people while I'm playing. It's really cool. Just started Uncharted 3. And again, I am definitely sticking to my inspiration when it comes to this channel. He didn't inspire me to make a channel. I was inspired to make a channel by wrestling DVD collectors, funnily enough, if you haven't heard the story, and I made wrestling videos. And then I slowly transitioned over to making movie videos, and that became my main thing. And when I found a channel by the name of RazorwireReviews, who needs no shout out from me, I just fell in love with his channel. His content, his down-to-earth nature, the conversational tone of his videos, how he would let them go on as long as they go on and wouldn't care about keeping it short and keeping it quick and alright guys, here's this next title, and just, you know, cutting out all the breaths and stuff. Like, he'll just sit there and rant about whatever, or, you know, wax lyrical about whatever. And he does whatever the fuck he wants on his channel, and I respect the hell out of him for that. And that is kind of the state of mind that I try to use with my channel. If it's a video I want to make, I'm going to make it, I'm going to put it up. And if, you know, two people watch it, you know. And if, you know, people will stick around hopefully for the videos that they do like, and will put up with the videos that they don't like the gaming videos. Like, I'm doing a playthrough of Grim Fandango Remastered. No one's watching that. It's boring as hell. I almost get bored thinking about it, you know. But I like playing the game, and so I wanted to stream it. It is what it is. And then other videos maybe that don't really hit, but I want to make them anyway. Sometimes I do vlogs, sometimes I do movie reviews, or part of a series like Star Wars. It goes on and on and on. And definitely over the past year or so, my channel has definitely been very repetitive. I think it's been like Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. Here's a Blu-ray update with loads of massive cinema titles I've not seen yet and have nothing to add on. Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, gaming, gaming, Star Wars, Star Wars, gaming, gaming, Star Wars. Massive cinema update video. I've seen none of them, but here they go. Star Wars, Star Wars. You know? But people stick around, and that's cool. I tried to throw more movie reviews in there lately, and we'll see where that goes. And in this video, I'll give you a little taste of what's coming up at the end. But, you know, I got nothing but good things to say, really. I've made some fantastic friends over the past 5 years who I'll have for the rest of my life. I'm hoping people like Ryan Chataway, Robbie Webster. And Robbie Webster started making videos again. How fucking awesome was that, you know? It's great to see him back on YouTube. He's getting there slowly, you know. He doesn't have the time that he used to, but he really wants to get back into it. And so go check out Robbie Webster. Give him some love. Yeah, such a great guy. Such a great guy. And I've already talked about, I visited them and it was amazing, it was fantastic. Yeah, you've heard all that before, but it really was. Great guys, great friends. I've made some new friends, you know, over the past 6 months or so as well. I mean, it's just a really great place to meet like-minded people. It's the thing with YouTube is that you don't get it in real life. And I'm sure it's the same in other avenues of the internet as well, like fan forums and things like this, you know, meeting up and all that kind of stuff. But with YouTube, there's a bit more immediacy to it, because you can see someone sitting in front of a camera, you can see what they look like, you can see how they talk, how, you know, all the little ticks. And sure, we're not all exactly like we are in front of a camera. That is true. I don't sit around in most or any social situations and talk like this because I don't have the confidence to. When it's just a camera, I mean, it's just no one here. The cat's over there sleeping soundly, looking about as comfortable as someone sleeping on a cloud, and there's no one here. I can be as animated as I want, or I can you know, I can do whatever and not get embarrassed, you know. And so it's different, you know. I don't think anyone is completely, well, I'm sure there are some people maybe, but I think a lot of people, you know, it's different when you're in front of a camera and you're projecting to someone. But either way, you get to see at least a little bit of what someone's like, as opposed to on a forum where you just see them type. You can maybe get a little sense of their personality, but this, you get a big sense of their personality and what they like. And you can talk to them about what they like and what you like, and exchange comments on the same sort of stuff, like movies or whatever it is, games and books. Is, you know, all sorts of little sectors of the community. And I'm talking about the YouTube community where, you know, people like us, who have, you know, between a couple of hundred to a couple of thousand subscribers. You know, not the big players who they just they don't really have that kind of connection with their audience, I don't think, because, you know, I try to reply to every single comment if it warrants a reply. They physically can't do that. I don't feel like people like PewDiePie are really making friends for YouTube. They're making money, which is fine. Got nothing against people like that, but it's just I love this part of YouTube where it is just, it's kind of small, it's kind of intimate, and you can interact with anyone, and it's fun, you know. And back to that point about the immediacy of it, and how you can find people who have the same interest in you by simply typing in things that you like into YouTube and find people talking about it. I found quite a few people doing that. Courage, my boy, classic example. This is a guy who's commented on my videos for, it feels like years, it might not be, and he's such a great, you know, supporter of the channel in terms of commenting on my videos and just being very nice and stuff. And I never knew he had a channel, never. 4 days ago, I searched man with a movie camera unboxing to see if anyone had done it yet, because I wanted to see what it looked like before I get it myself. And it was like, right at the top of the page, Courage, my boy. I was like, he makes videos? The video opens, I see his face, I'm like, holy shit, a face to the name, you know, and then I subscribe to his channel. So lots of little cool things like that. Thomas Pollock, I found his channel when I searched for Die Nibelungen review, which is this 5-hour silent film that hardly anyone, I'm gathering, in the community has seen. But I seen it, and I was like, has anyone talked about it? And he had. I was like, wow, he's a teenager and he's seen Die Nibelungen and he loved it. I got to subscribe to this guy. Subscribe to him, we're now friends, you know. I love how that works, it's fantastic. And in real life, you don't walk around with a sign on your head saying, hey, I like this. If you like all of these things or one of these things, come up and talk to me and we will become friends. It doesn't work like that. You can't really do it in real life. You know, on a general basis. I mean, I'm sure, you know, you go to a pub, you get drinking, you get talking, and that can happen too, but there isn't the immediacy of YouTube where it's like, he likes that kind of stuff, I like the way he talks about it, or, you know, I like his personality, whatever, let's talk, let's maybe become friends through the internet. And I was talking to CP about this, Will I Like It Reviews, another guy who I've become friends with the past couple of months, great guy. I'm really happy to be friends with him. I just have a lot of time for him, and he was saying yesterday, I was speaking to him last night, and what was it he was saying? It was like a lot of people seem to kind of treat YouTube as if it's not really real life because it's the internet, and they don't seem to like give it the reverence and importance of, you know, almost real people, and they kind of feel like YouTubers aren't, they're just almost characters or something. I'm completely paraphrasing what he said, but that's kind of the gist of it and kind of what I'm adding to it as well. But it is real life, you know. I don't consider people who I talk to on a daily basis, you know, not real friends because it's through the internet, you know. And we're living in this age now where it is such the norm to have internet friends. In fact, it's more normal, you know, than it's ever been. You know, back in like the early days, 99, 2000s, it was like, oh, you're in those chat rooms, are you making friends with people? Yeah, it's different. It's different now. It's a lot more accessible now. You can see what people look like, what they sound like, how they act and stuff. And of course, you never know, you know, what people are really like. But a lot of times, you just got to judge it for yourself. And yeah, CP's another great guy that I've been talking to recently. You know, Mickey Foley, you know, he started watching my gaming videos, and we kind of, I wouldn't say that we're friends per se, but I watch his streams and he watches mine, and he appeared in my marathon video, and his dad, Mick Foley, was in my marathon. It was amazing. But you know, I just love all those little connections that you can make through YouTube. It's fantastic, and I'm happy with the videos I've done over the past year. I did so many videos about Star Wars Episode 7, not ashamed about it whatsoever. It completely took over my channel, but I don't care. There was only ever going to be Episode 7 once. I did my Silent Movie Marathon 2, that was a labour of love, a 9-hour video, or if you want to watch it in segments, I think it was 13 individual parts. And that was like one of the best movie watching experiences of my entire life, was those 2 weeks, watching I think 40 films that just, most of them blew me away. And I'm already heavily into the planning stages of Silent Movie Marathon 3, and I'm so excited about it. Like literally, it's weird how being on YouTube and being exposed to different types of films has really broadened my horizons and pushed my boundaries of what I'll watch and what I won't watch. Case in point, I watched Seven Samurai last Sunday with CP. We were on Skype, we watched it together, he'd never seen it before. And he doesn't really like watching older films. I hope he doesn't mind me saying that. He finds it hard to get into kind of older films. And at the end, he was like, "That was surprisingly pleasing." You know, like, it wasn't the response I was expecting, but you know, it was cool to kind of not really introduce it to him because he was going to watch it anyway, but to kind of share that experience was really cool. And for me, silent films. I mean, wow. There's 2 silent film box sets coming out in July and August, and I'd wager I'm more excited for those than I was the Star Wars Blu-ray. I hold my hands up and say it. You know, I mean, maybe if they'd included all the trailers and had another 3 hours of documentaries, it would be different. But the Buster Keaton set, excuse me, I kind of burped there. What are you gonna do? Suppress burp city right here. Buster Keaton box set, the F.W. Murnau box set from Eureka. I am so excited. I mean, again, watch my silent movie marathon too. I was so excited to start that thing. All these silent films I've never seen before on Blu-ray. It's such a great time to be alive as a movie lover, a movie collector, a movie watcher. And YouTube is a great way for me to just splurge all that out. So yeah, I did the silent movie marathon 2. That was like 9 hours long, and people watched it, and that was great. You know, some people said it was too long, and they were right. But other people watched it, like Ian. Like Ian's a guy I got to talk about. Forkerball. I got 1 minute battery left on my camera, which sucks. But Forkerball's a great guy and very supportive of my videos. In terms of just watching all the long ass ones I do. 24-hour movie marathon 5 was a big success. I'll talk about that in a future video. Thank you to everyone who watched that. I appreciate it more than I can tell you. I was blown away by the response when I released that last week, so thank you so much. Thank you to Prodigon. You know why. He's another new friend that I've made, and he's awesome. You know, Josh Blanksby, you know, again, he's not really a YouTuber, but he's not a great friend, but just a great guy to play some Battlefront with. I really enjoyed just our sessions in the early hours of the morning, you know, geeking out over how The Force Awakens is going to be and stuff like that. So YouTube's just been fucking phenomenal the past year. I've loved it. And yeah, one thing I wanted to mention, next month in May, there will be another feature-length video from me, and it is called Making a Marathon. So behind the scenes look at my my process of making the 24-hour movie marathon 5, which some people might be like, oh fucking hell, get over yourself, you fucking twat. But hey, you know, it felt like an interesting video to make. It's going to be, I think, about 2.5 hours long, maybe a bit longer, and it literally shows me at the beginning, the planning stages of the marathon, the filming, the skits, the movies we're going to watch, during, the editing, and then the reception and stuff. And so there's lots of stuff. I'm putting a lot of effort into this one. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. It'll be out in May sometime. And again, thank you to everyone else. Patreon supporters, I have to thank you as well so much. You have no idea what it means that you keep supporting every month, even that's just $1. It's fantastic, and I'm trying to put some of that money towards hopefully getting a new laptop sometime this year, which is much needed. So Patreon supporters, you're all awesome, and even all the Patreon supporters who supported for a time and then they don't anymore, still huge thank you to all of you. And YouTube's just, it's great. It really is great, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I'm glad that I'm making videos now again. After the marathon, I had a bit of a break there, and I got loads more to show you. I did a Friday night ritual last night. There's going to be a vlog of me watching all the Star Wars features. There's going to be a Blu-ray review of all the Star Wars stuff with The Force Awakens. There's more Road to Episode 8 videos coming. There's going to be more reviews coming, movie reviews. So much to come, and I hope you enjoy it. And yeah. Thanks for the past 5 years. Here's to the next 5 years. Absolutely.
So you might say he's a really nice guy, really, but if fucking don't cut shit with me. He says he's really cool, but I think he's a tool.